Hi, zebras. I'm back, and you know that I'm back with a story. Story time, story time, story time just now. All the birds are listening. Story time just now. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window, point to the door. Clap your hands together. One, two, three. Place them gently on your knees. My story today is called Silly Billy. Now I'm going to read you the story and I'll show you some of the pictures, okay? Silly Billy. I wonder why Billy is being called silly. Billy used to be a bit of a worrier. He worried about many things. Billy worried about hats. Billy worried about shoes. Billy worried about clouds and rain. Billy even worried about giant birds. His dad tried to help. "Don't worry, lad," he said. "None of those things could happen. It's just your imagination." His mom tried to. "Don't worry, love," she said. "We won't let anything hurt you." But still, Billy worried. One night, he had to go stay with his grandma. But Billy couldn't sleep. He was too worried. He always worried about staying at other people's houses. Billy felt a bit silly, but at last he got up and went to tell his grandma. "Well, fancy that, love," she said. "You're not silly. When I was your age, I used to worry like that. I've got just the thing for you." She went into her room and came out holding something. "These are worry dolls," she explained. "Just tell each one of them your worries and put them under your pillow. They'll do all the worrying for you while you sleep." Let me show you the worry dolls. Do you see them? Little dolls to put under his pillow. Billy told all his worries to the worry dolls. He slept like a log. The next morning, Billy went home. That night, he again told all his worries to the dolls. He slept like a stone. The next night, Billy slept well, and the night after that. But the night after that, Billy started to worry. He couldn't stop thinking about the dolls, all those worries he had given them. They must be so worried. It didn't seem fair. See, there are all the dolls, and they even have names. And don't they look worried? There's Colin, Polly, Lizzie, Mary, Sammy, and Teddy. Oh no, Billy was worried that he had got all his worry dolls worried. The next day, Billy had an idea. He spent all day working at the kitchen table. It was difficult work, and at first he made a lot of mistakes, and he had to start again many times. But finally, Billy produced something very special. Some worry dolls for the worry dolls. Oh my goodness. Look at all the worry dolls that Billy made. That night, everyone slept well. Billy and all the worry dolls. And after that, Billy didn't worry very much at all, and neither did his friends. Billy made worry dolls for all of them. The end. Wow, that was a great story. What I loved about Billy was that when he went to stay at his grandma's house, he was very worried and he couldn't fall asleep. But in the end, he got up and he went and told his grandma that he was worried. We must always speak to a grown up about anything that worries us or disturbs us. Okay, it's very important. And you saw how his grandma helped him. His grandma knew all about worry dolls. Another thing I liked about Billy is that he was worried about his worry dolls. That means he felt bad for them. That shows that Billy has a kind heart. That is important. And the third thing I like about Billy, I'll read that for you. He spent all day working at the kitchen table. It was difficult work, and at first he made lots of mistakes and had to start again many times. But finally, Billy produced something very special. I like that Billy did not quit. Even though the work was difficult, he tried and tried until he got what he wanted. Excellent work, Billy. Well done. Now, I know my zebras are just as smart and just as kind and just as hardworking as Billy is. So, I hope you enjoyed my story, and I have plenty more. Bye, zebras.